Greetings to the Most High. How's everybody doing out here today? All right, let's get started. So, today I have a beautiful, amazing, talented guest with us, and I would love for her to introduce herself to the listeners.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Soturi Music. That's the moniker that I go by. Um, if you know me well enough, you will definitely know me as Shanika. But to you guys that are, about to get to know me, definitely it's Soturi. So thanks for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for being here today. So, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, where you're from, what you do?
Okay, so I am from Jamaica. I migrated to the US probably about 5 years ago. I went to high school back home, and so I got to enjoy, you know, life in Kingston and, going to school and buying juice right at the gates outside of school and all that good stuff. So that's where my journey began in terms of music. I was introduced, really to being performing in front of crowds due to talent shows at school and choir competitions.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, can you say like you started like a very young age?
Relatively young. I feel like, most people, they are most performers, most entertainers, you will hear them say it started for them, going to church and in church choir. That wasn't the case for me. I will say this is very funny, but the moment I really knew I wanted to sing and I get obsessed with it was really when High School Musical came out. I would sing every song, and I definitely remember Save the Last Dance or Last Dance. That was my favorite song to sing. And then
Yes.
when I would sing it, I said, man, I think I can really sing. I started to sing it in front of my friends in school, and they were like, girl, you got a voice though. And that was in primary school. So when I went to high school and I finally, tried out for the choir, yes, that's where everything changed.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. So of course, like the choir, y'all not singing reggae music, right?
Actually, that's the beautiful thing about it. We do. Oh,
Oh,
we sang reggae, we sang folk songs. A lot of the music that we can consider to be lost because a lot of people don't find interest in it right now.
yeah.
But we were singing that. We sang most of those songs there at like hotels, or we would travel to various schools and actually sing with them.
Oh,
Um, functions at school, like our jubilee or anniversary, we would have that sort of a thing. And with this month being Reggae Month, we would have been singing in school for our programs and all that good stuff.
oh, awesome. So y'all have reggae month in February, and it's also Bob Marley birthday, and it's Black History Month.
Yes, and it was
Oh,
also Dennis Brown's birthday,
oh,
I think
awesome.
on Monday. Hmm.
Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. So did you like continue singing until adulthood, or did you take a break? When did, what's your process like?
Wow. I forcefully took a break.
Okay.
With a lot of everybody hears it. I think like once you aspire to be an artist, you get so excited because you love the craft, you love writing, you love to sing, and it doesn't even have to be a singer or a writer. It could be somebody that loves production and all that good stuff. And the moment you really delve into the industry is when you realize, okay, it's a lot of work,
Yeah.
and also you encounter very different people and experience bad experiences as well. And so for that, I took a break because I felt discouraged, not feeling like I had any sense of guidance. Okay,
Yeah.
I recorded the song. What now? How do I make it go big?
Right.
You record the song, you think that tomorrow, oh, you're going to be on billboards and be the next Beyonce.
Yeah.
And I quickly found out that that's not how it works. So definitely I took a break because of that reason. And
Hmm.
that was probably, I think, 2016. And when you love something and it's your passion, you find out that you always return. No matter how much I said I was gonna stop doing music, I mean, I find myself writing songs all the time.
Right. Okay. So how many songs would you say you have in your library today?
Quite a few amounts, and the beautiful thing about it is that they are so different because of the time that I spent away from creating my own music. I got so much more exposed to different genres, and
Awesome.
so I started. My favorite genre became Afrobeats, and so
Okay.
I started to listen to the Davidos. I started listening to techno, Kid. My favorite person is Burna Boy. I love me some Burna Boy. So
Okay.
definitely, that has definitely changed the way I sound as in my music right now. I feel like it has a little undertone of Afrobeats because I feel like we've always been supported, especially when it comes to shows.
Yeah.
Music has allowed for Jamaican artists to travel the world. And
Yeah.
when you go to these shows, it's a lot of African people, especially in the UK, and they sell those shows out. And so
Yes.
in some form of way, I
Yeah.
feel like me incorporating something from their music is kind of like giving back. Like, listen, we know y'all support us, y'all love us, and here you go. It's something that you are familiar with.
Got you. So it's your all-time dream to travel the world and sing, stop in UK first, bless them up a little bit.
I'll tell you this. This is like contrary to popular belief. I didn't even sit and think about performing after a while. So after I left Jamaica, like I was performing a lot. I'm talking like the choirs and the school like talent shows.
Yeah.
Like the teachers stopped asking me if I wanted to do it. Like every year, it's just an assumption that
Right.
they just kept my slot. Like I'm reserved every year. And so after having those glory days and then leaving school and not performing for a very long time, I really didn't even remember about performance. And so I started to record the song and just enjoy it and just wanted people to stream it. But then it came, I had an epiphany. I was like, wait, one day I'm going to have to go on the stage in front of thousands of people. And so, yeah, I guess I want to perform. But, with any aspiring artist, or it is definitely something that it gives you the jitters because you want somebody to enjoy the work that you spent so much time in, but
Yeah.
at the same time it's just such a ball game that
Yeah.
you don't know how it's going to turn out the first time, but I'm welcoming it.
Awesome. 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 I could see, I listened to your song and stuff. I could see you getting out there and traveling, You could see it.
Right.
Just look, just keep pushing. You could do it. You hear me? You
Right.
could
I
do it.
actually I went, thank you so much. I went
You're
to
welcome.
New York
Mm.
like probably 2 3 weeks ago, and I didn't plan to do any performances, and so we went to brunch, and Mr. Promoter, he's in New York, 106.3, big up
Okay.
themselves.
Right.
They were really good to me, and big up Lady Voodoo as well. So I went there, and we were at a brunch, and he was playing and decided to play the song, and I just went up there and I did a little drive-by performance, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful
Awesome.
because the place was rammed. Like the place
Yeah.
had so much people there, and like we couldn't even get tables. They were asking people after a certain time to leave so they can get somebody else a table. Like that's how full it was, and
Wow.
sang, and like everybody was so excited and they loved the song, and that was an amazing feeling.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. So now everybody here in Brooklyn know who Curvy Girl Soturi is. You left your
We're
mark.
getting there. We're getting there. I wanted that because, I think representation matters. And with everything, like, just as though we try to say, oh, um, Black people should be seen in various lights, whether it be, princess, so the little Black girls can know that they are beautiful, curvy women, so that, fat girls, we have chubby little girls out there
Yeah.
that sometimes might feel away or might maybe they're bullied. Fortunately I wasn't too bullied, but who knows, that might not be the case for somebody else. And
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I want them to know that, listen, like, you can do whatever you want to do, to not because you don't fit the mold of what you expect. Because I mean, realistically thinking, a lot of artists, they have a particular look, you know.
Right.
And I want for everybody else that felt like me growing up that, listen, we can do it too, you know.
Definitely. And then, to me, that particular look thing was like more back in the day for like models and stuff. You used to have to be skinny and anorexic looking and all that stuff back in the day. That was what they put out there. But I find like as far as artists right now, I feel like you could just as long as you have a hot song, I don't think it matter what you look like, but the ones with the hips and the tight waist, but now they go into my Dr. Miami, so you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it
So
doesn't I don't think it
people, that's
matter.
why I had to definitely give it up for the people that went there and broke the barriers first. But it's
Yeah,
a thing that needs to, it's like a continuous movement that needs to happen, because the moment we stop is the moment they'll try to force it back down our throats.
yeah,
I give thanks to people like Lizzo. She did an amazing job of making sure. And
yeah,
she has taken a good amount of beating
yeah,
for the way that she looks. And we just need people like us, the curvy women, to constantly keep
yes,
coming up, so they can't say anything. It's not a one person, oh, I'll let one person through the gate. No, everybody coming through the gate. So you will continuously see us.
that's right, that's right, that's right. And Lizzo's a whole bag of confidence by herself, honey.
Right,
She
true.
represents for the big girls.
Right, true. That's
That's
so
what's up. So let me ask you a question. As far as your music, are you more on the ranchy side, the conscious side? What would you say? What do you
that
define
is
as?
such a good question. I think, if I'm being honest with myself, I would say Ranchy. Um, and this is the crazy part about that. I grew up very sheltered. Like, I never started like going out and doing the most until I became this age right now. When I was back home, like, I stayed home, went to school, go back home. That's it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
One and few times I would, definitely, go out to maybe a one party or something, but
Yeah.
so I wasn't even exposed to raunchy music until I got to school. So, and that was in Kingston.
Yeah.
So at home it was just R&B, and So now that
Okay.
I'm growing up and I'm writing the songs, even sometimes I myself I get very surprised. I'm like, where the hell did you get this from? Like, how did that come up?
Yeah.
But I feel like it's definitely raunchy. My favorite artist as far as dancehall goes is Spice. So if Spice
Girl,
influences me,
that's my
yeah,
girl
it's
right there.
about to be raunchy.
So do you say like you trying to like follow in her footstep, or you making your own voice, your own noise?
I am making my own voice,
Yeah,
but at the same time not neglecting the past
got
that
you.
she has said, or the formula that she has said. Because if it's worked for her, then all of us can be able to use that formula and come up. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with being influenced by any artist before us,
Yeah,
So definitely in her
yeah,
footsteps, but in my own way.
got you, got you. I mean, she's a good influence because look what she has bring reggae music to. She got it
Mhm.
on Love and Hip Hop. She got it on the American market. You know what I'm saying? So she did her
Right.
thing. She know how to advertise though. She know how
Yes,
to
and she's
advertise.
very strategic with all the brands that she have, and she
Yes,
definitely waits until the right time to do
yes,
certain things. So yes.
yes, yes. So what is your plans for as far as performances and shows and stuff like that for the future?
Plans and shows, well, really, I'm definitely watching what the world does because of the whole corona thing, where the whole entertainment industry is planning and waiting to see what can be done.
Yeah,
So whether the shows will be virtual, whether we'll be able, because I feel like this year has been a reset for a lot of things. We're all on the same playing
yeah,
ground. right now. So
Mhm.
it's a matter of what we do with the opportunity. Definitely I'm taking the time though to create a lot more in
Mhm.
studio.
Mhm.
So for the future, when that time comes, I will be prepared and have the catalog to go out there and perform.
Gotcha, gotcha. Amazing, amazing. So you're also a radio disc jockey, a radio host
No, I'm not a
personality.
radio disc jockey. I love everything entertainment, and so
Yeah,
another thing that I love to do is to talk.
yeah,
I've been on various, debatings or various, I would say YouTube platforms with a
yeah.
couple friends. They have
Okay,
channels. We discuss topics. I created Up Next JA. I wanted to be able to go out there and do kind of social commentary on everything that's going on in the dancehall scene.
gotcha.
And I took a step back from it because I felt like, okay, let's focus on the music and create one thing. And this goes back to, Spice. I wanted to make sure that the timing was right through, building a fan base with the music. Then I'll be able to say, okay, guys, let's go over here and talk a little bit.
Got you, got you, got you. So who would you think you like to do a feature with?
That's
We
a
know
beautiful
Spice.
question.
We
That's a
know
beautiful
Spice is number
question.
one.
Yeah, and the female side Spice.
Yeah.
On the female side Spice
Mm.
and Jaya Kingdom.
Okay.
Um, Somebody that I've really become a fan of, and I won't lie. I sometimes I feel bad for saying it, but the next time I feel like it's a good thing though. Would be
Mm.
Shensia. Simply because she's grown. She's
She
really
is.
grown. I used to tell people that I wasn't a fan of her when she just came out, but then I realized that she became a student of the business, and it's a beautiful thing because we've watched her grown
Yeah.
while on television and all these shows and things that she's performing. So
Yeah.
I want to be performing and doing features with somebody like that. On the male side though, it can't be none other
Spice.
than
Gotcha.
Dexter Daps.
Oh,
Vice
you
Cartel
guys
is
are
there, but you see
vibes.
Dexter Daps? Yes.
Really?
Yes, Dexter Das is amazing. I like him because it's almost as if he's brought this I don't R&B vibe, like really singing for the
Yeah.
ladies,
Yeah.
but in a dancehall way, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
Yeah. I love his stage performance. He is very entertaining.
Yes,
Very, very entertaining. Awesome, awesome. So, can you talk a little bit about this new song that you have?
definitely. So Dem Mania Wicked is a song that answers a counteraction to invasions. Them Galia Wicked. I sat down and I watched and waited who was going to answer this guy? And, nobody did.
Right.
And so I felt like, no, man, we females, we take a lot of beatings from the men. Oh, you eat the apple, we're all doomed now. And now it's them get every kid. So I'm like, listen, man, it's a reason for these things. And then I just went ahead and created that remix. And really, I never thought about doing it. It just kind of happened. So I just let it flow, run to the studio, recorded it. And, even then, it had a lot of hiccups trying to get it done. And I was like, this must be a sign. So that's how that song came about.
I like that song. I like that song. You want to give the listeners just a little touch of it?
No problem. Alright. The money are wicked, them wicked, them wicked. Mama ain't raised no fool, so you not end up trick me. I find out say you there with Nikki. Hey boy, your time I go come, but it ain't gonna be with me. Can't get me no man out the charger. I play I want play somebody data. But tell the boy already some don't have a money. Wants to down a road and ask the question.
I love the lyrics, man. I love the lyrics, you know. So, guys, this was Curvy Girl Soturi. Check her out on her Instagram. She's on YouTube. Anything else you'd like to share with the audience before? Michaela?
Definitely, definitely. I want you guys to continue to support, and those who have been, cheering me on and been like my motivation thus far. I want to thank you all. Continue to stay tuned in to Case for Knowledge, and we'll just become a family. I hope to see you guys soon. I hope to perform in front of you guys live and direct, so that we can all just really become a family and grow with music and enjoy the art. So definitely, thanks for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for being here. And yes, the next show, you definitely have to perform for us. Definitely.
No
I
problem.
would love
No
to see a
problem.
performance. Thank you so much for being here, and you have a blessed day, okay?
All right, no worries.
All right. Bless up.